Merhaba sevgili YouTube, yeni bir bölümde karşınızdayız. Bu bölümde Velen ve Novigrad tarafında yarım kalan işlerimizi halledeceğiz. Kedi okulu, ya bu bölümde derken işte bu yayında, şu an yayındayız bu arada, canlı yayındayız Twitch'te. Yayınları, videoları canlı izlemek isterseniz canlı yayında bekleriz Twitch'te. Aşağıda linkleri var. Açıklamalardan bulabilirsiniz. Önümüzdeki bölümlerde bizi neler bekliyor? Novigrad'da bir iki görevimiz var, yan görev ama bence çok önemli. Ki zengin hikayeli. Onları yapacağız. Ne diyorsun lan? White Boy mu? Hazine var. Kedi okul zırhını yapacağız. Zaten kılıçları galiba var. Bir de bir şey daha. Bir de bir kontratımız var. Ondan sonra Skellige. Skellige'de bizi Yennefer bekliyor. Hatırlarsanız eğer. Öyle bir olay var. Şimdi okey, hadi gidiyoruz. Nereye gidiyoruz? Şu tarafa.
Geliyor.
Üstümüzü başımızı bir boşaltalım istiyorum ben, çünkü son oynadıktan sonra bir ağırlık gelmiş gibi. Bir onları aradan çıkaralım ya da bir bakacağım neler var ya. Çok da sıkıntı yok gibi. Salla. İdare eder. Niye bu kapıdan giriyoruz ya?
Is it truly what you want? To be a purveyor of cheap whores and watered down wine?
Hey,
See it in your
I can't
face.
control what I inherit.
But you can control what you do with it.
I know, which is exactly
Hey
why
there,
I'm considering.
handsome. Oh, you're always considering. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
Priscilla, görüşürüz. Kavga ediyor. Priscilla Dandelion'la kavga ediyor.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Neden bir kabare anlatsana biraz.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? Once she was completely downside up. She called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget?
Hikayeye
And this
bak.
place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
Ben ne yapabilirim ki? Sana borç para versem olmaz mı? Vivaldi'lerin bankasından kredi al. Ben ne yapabilirim ki?
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it.
Sofronia.
Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zeracania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Sofronia çağrışım yaptı.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Well, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Ben nerede devreye giriyorum?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Peki tüm bunlarda senin görevin nedir?
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Tamam.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Anlaşıldı, anlaşıldı. Bu arada şeye dikkat ediyor musunuz? Konuşmalara dikkat ediyor musunuz bilmiyorum ama yani yakalayabilirsiniz, yakalayamazsınız.
schemed up this time.
Ama yani mesela altyazılarda şey yazıyor mesela. Babası bir tüccar yazıyor. Ama orada Dandelion dediği şey, bu arada tamamen aynı şeyi söylüyor ama mesela şey demiyor. His father is a merchant demiyor. Nedir bu? Yani dümdüz söylemiyor. Has a father for a has a merchant for a father diyor. Pardon, yanlış hatırladım. Has a merchant for a father. Ne kadar güzel bir anlatım şeyi, şekli.
So, how you go with this healer? I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me. Had a profitable case of leprosy one minute, next thing I know I'm bankrupt, with no means to earn me livelihood. Bad like that.
Bu arada orada İsa'ya bir gönderme vardı. Fark ettiniz mi bilmiyorum ama.
Letting him stray. What a hug.
Long live Geralt of Rivia, our savior!
Don't touch me.
Madame Irina.
So good to see you.
Merhaba Madame Irina. Dudu ile birbirinizi iyi tanır mısınız? Böyle alakasız.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge.
Aa.
Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Run.
Just look at the freak.
Let us live, eh?
Konuşma daha uzun sürecek sandım da.
Ah, humans. Stop scaring us decent.
Var mı başka?
Save me. I'm dying of poverty.
Şuna girebiliyor muyuz ya? Oh. Okay.
What can I do?
Quanum.
Ooh.
Well.
To that beggar, because he was hungry. Find out who it was.
But he said the temple.
Burada dur ama. Bana not vermişti, onu okuyayım da. Nerede o not? Kör kılıç. Tamam, onu aldım. Not yok mu? Herhangi bir not yokmuş. Aha.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
This can actually work.
Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming.
Hayda.
Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
İyi de bana hiç okuma fırsatı vermiyor.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Dandelion! Crimson Avenger!
Dövsün
Better
beni.
than I thought.
God! Help!
İnşallah dövünce şey olmuyordur. Lan tek yedi be.
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Dandelion yani gerçekten mi? Kör bıçak yok. Aynen kör kılıç var bende. Bizde bu mu vardı? Şu vardı. Okay.
It takes a great deal of courage to call a pyre salvation from sin. One cannot make an omelette without
Gidebiliriz şu an şeye geri. Dandelion'a bak ya Allah'ım. Ucuz çizgi roman diyalogları gibi yazmış. Tuhaf mı? Tuhaf olan ne tam olarak? Aha şurada bir şey var.
Looks like a drop of some sort.
Aa okuyalım. Ticaret birliğiyle yapılan müzakereler devam ediyor. Tüccarlar imparatorun bütün koşullarını neredeyse kabul ettiler. Gidişat olumlu. Söylentilere göre Radovid Novigrad'ı ele geçirecek yeni bir yol bulmuş. Novigrad'ın anahtarı ebedi ateşte saklı. Başpiskoposu kontrol edersen şehri de kontrol edersin. Bir plan yapıyoruz. Sonraki mesaj Topal Kate'in yerindeki Zula'da. Topal Kate'in yerindeki Zula. Aa senaryoya bak. Titre ölgün. Okey. Nilfgaard'ın gizli mesajı. Önden bir bunu mu okusak? Hadi önden bir bunu yapalım. Sonra Dandelion'a geri döneriz. Bunu merak ettim bak. Ama dur orada loot vardı ekstra. Ya ne diyorsun be? Kafa gitti. Kafayı aldı bak. Gece vakti bir başına Geralt of Rivia'ya bıçak çekiyor. Doğal seleksiyon.
Hey, free boy. What do I gotta do to get out?
Buradan mı? Evet buradan. Neyse o loot'u alamadık, kaldı orada, boşver.
Help, save me. I'm dying of poverty.
I'm dying of poverty.
Pardon.
Poverty.
Buradan mı giriyoruz? No. No. Buradan değil. Şuradan. Burada bir yerlerde bir Zula olması lazımmış. Hem. Acaba buralarda mı? Aha.
Fucking hayos.
What's the hurry, my prince?
I'm not your prince.
Hard times we were in, somewhere under the
You are.
Binanın içinde de olabilir. Aha burada.
I
Süslemeli
can move this.
sandık hedefödüsü. Jaws tarafından bırakılan not. Evet. Ticaret Birliği İmparatorluğu'na vereceği desteğin bedeli konusunda pazarlık yapıyor. Tüccarlar Doğu ve Güney'de daha fazla nüfus sahibi olmak istiyorlar. Sonu nereye varacak bilmiyorum. Hamilfart'ın zayıf noktasını biliyoruz. Kızı Vegelbats'ın partisine sokacaksın. Paketi ve parayı bir zulaya koyup Gildorf lağımlarına koyacağım. İşte anahtar. Gildorf lağımları mı? Allah Allah. Oha 300 metre ileride.
What is it, great boy? Looking for adventure?
Not looking for adventure. Parayı ve Zula'yı. Neyse Nilfgaard'ın parasıysa çökeriz.
No loitering round here.
well, another freak.
Your bread, your coin, all is shut. The road's ready.
Buradan mı? Evet. Şuradan. Ne kadar güzel bir yermiş burası. Oo, ne diyorsun? Evet. Olaylar.
Damn it. Seems the exchange is gonna be unsuccessful.
Aa. 50 kron mu? 50 kron nedir abi? Ticaret Birliği müzakereleri sonlandırdı. Hemen imparator haber verin. Ticaret Birliği'nin desteğine bel bağlayamaz. Hamilfart operasyonu planladığı gibi kalacak. Bizim tarafımızda her şey yolunda. Kız bizi hayal kırıklığında uğratmasa iyi olur. Tüccarların hain yapısı göz önünde bulundurulduğunda savaşın gidişatı buna bağlı olabilir. Bitti galiba bu. Evet. O zaman buradan devam ediyorum çünkü burası buranın illa bir çıkışı da vardır. İnşallah. Aa orada bir şey var. What?
An illusion. Just wonderful.
Oh my god. Orada bir illüzyon var. İllüzyonu açtık. Ama illüzyona gitmeden önce şöyle bir bakacağım etrafa. Mesela şunları bir açalım. Oo, burada gizli olaylar var. Şema Torvun. Okay. Aa, gelişmiş Ogretti. Güzel. Güzel. Burası bu kadar mı gerçekten? Allah Allah. Peki. Şunu da yakalım da. Oradan geldik. Buradan yol devam ediyor ama. Oh. Okay. Buradan git. Galiba buradan yol var. Olur. Kabul. Burası da gayet... Aha. Gelişmiş hayaleti. Oo, bunu da aldığımız iyi oldu. Lan! Okey. Kabare görevine geri dönüyoruz hemen. Hooray! Okay. Lovely, isn't it? Kediden mi çıktı lan o ses? Oha! Bütün kediler bir kıhlıyor, anlamadım. Kadın babasından, tüccar babasından para alacak. Dandelion'a kredi verecek. Dandelion da mekanı daha güzel bir yer haline getirecek. Çünkü ona bir genel ev mirası kaldı ama o genel evi değiştirmek istiyor. Priscilla da zaten burası insanların pazarlandığı ucuz şarapların servis edildiği bir yer mi olacak diye çemkirmişti. Hayda.
Saying I'm no good at giving.
To give, I'd give you a discount for heroic deeds, but the madam, well, you know.
Burası ne zaman değişecek acaba? Üst katta mı lan bu adam?
Positively declined.
Yo. Ben onun yanından mı geçtim ben onu?
Mama.
Kapının önündeydi. Sabah diyor. Ulan okumuyorum ya. Sabah diyormuş. Ben ne diyorum? Her neyse. Bu arada yeni yağlarımızdan craft edebildiğimiz var mı? Hayalet yağı var. Yap o zaman gitsin. Başka var mı? İksirlerde yok, bombalarda yok. Salla o zaman. Zoltan Şubey, sen bir kal.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on
Merhaba
it.
Blues Band, hoş geldin.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Seçeneklerimiz neler?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Ben biliyorum. Dandelion bunu senin için yapıyor, sen karar ver. Aynen öyle.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation.
En güzeli bu.
He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage.
Hanımcılık kazanacak.
Cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Merhaba Starkuyla, hoş geldin.
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Ya.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. You'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Bence de öyle.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible.
Öyle
He
mi?
always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals.
Koreografımız
I
Polly.
certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Ben bir bakayım aynen.
Got it here.
Hemen bakıyoruz.
You choose.
I'd give you a discount.
Ne oluyor lan kadına orada? Tövbe estağfurullah.
Well, you know.
O ne ya öyle? Aman aman. Aman tövbe tövbe.
Stand to see those mugs anyway.
Tövbe tövbe diyen bir Geralt of Rivia böyle geziniyor etrafta. Gerçekten de olacak işte.
Oh, what?
Estağfurullah diye gezip.
The eternal fire will light our way.
So much work.
Aha Geralt burada. Dandelion burada.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were.
Tam bir loot
but
canavarıyım,
you didn't
evet.
show. Priscilla started to worry, so I
Skillfully
came to see how
gösterin
you were
birazdan.
doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea.
Dandelion.
Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait,
Dandelion'un
do we
derdi.
have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Sen buradaki anahtarı nereden biliyorsun ki?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in time. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The
Bravo.
one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Hadi anahtarı bulalım.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Let's find the key. Burada mı?
Find anything?
Not here.
Burada değil. Burada mı?
Not here.
O zaman burada mı? Polly'nin evinin anahtarı.
The key.
Demin yanlış kılıç takılıymış.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
Nişanlısıymış adam.
property.
Konuş kadın.
I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose. In that case.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Tamam. Koreografi
Well,
olayını
I'm
derden
off.
çıkardık.
I'll catch up to you.
Bye bye Polly. Bye bye.
Never expected that to go so well.
İyi çıkardın Dandelion. Aynen iyi idare ettin.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version.
Hubio.
Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Rahatlık kim şu afiş meselesindir.
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Doğru.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
Tabii ki.
Said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Tamamdır. O iş bende. Rotlick'e gidiyoruz.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
I'm knackered.
Pam pam. Şimdi burada
Is it true about
açılış için yeni afiş tasarımı gibi bir şey mi anladığım kadarıyla? Tabii hepsi el çizimi. Rotlick bunları yapacak. Okay. Alright. Rotlick bunları yapacak diye onun evine gidiyoruz. Aha. Evi dağıtmışlar.
Looking for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
Başkaları da arıyor.
Not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Benim istediğim birkaç... Onu söylemenize izin veremem.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Come on, come closer.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Çok dar alan. Lan. Kaldık teke tek, hadi bakayım. Hı?
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vegelbud estate.
Vegelbud.
Losing his last crowns at the races.
Vegelbud malikanesi.
See, wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Yani söyleyebilirdiniz gayet kolay bir şekilde. Hapşıracak mıyım? Evet. Yürüyün gidin lan buradan. 2'ye 1 alamadılar. Ben şuraları bir lootlayayım da ne olur ne olmaz. Oh, burada neler varmış böyle. Well. Dan da da dan dan don don don. Dan da da dan dan don don.
Look at that, just spends all her days in the jungle. That poor who lives her all
Şıkır şıkır. Şıkır şıkır şıkır şıkır.
What's it like? Beheading a king.
Okay.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Vegalit malikanesinde okay, Vegalit malikanesinde görüyoruz. Yeniden. Hatırlıyor musunuz? Daha önce de Vegalit malikanesine gitmiştik. Şey için. Ne içindi? Bir barones ve yine Dandelion muhabbetine gittik. Dandelion'ı ararken baronesin yanındaki yardımcı kız, baronesin asistanı diyeceğim yani o kadar. Baronesin sekreteri. Molly miydi adı? Molly'ydi. Nilfgaardlı generalle beraber gitmiştik. Vegelbut malikanesi. Şimdi buradan nereye gidiyoruz? Vay be. Şuraya bak. At çiftliği. Burası at çiftliği millet. Burada insanlar gelip hafta sonu kahvaltısı falan yapıyorlar. Çocuklar gelip midillere biniyor. Bayağı kafa şişiriyor olsa da burası öyle bir ortam. Şu.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas,
Bu şey bu arada. Benle Pelin.
Angry creditors have seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the
Benle
chance
Pelin
to
yan
win it
yana.
all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
Bunda endişelenecek ne var ki?
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately.
Teşekkür
Should
ederim,
I
siz de görün.
agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Tek istediğim o afişler.
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home into a slavering
Tamam be.
froth.
Then go fetch them yourself. I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp.
Okay.
I must win back my debt somehow, else I'll never return home.
Senin için yarışı kazanacağım.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
At yarışından sonra skill göstereceğim Pipe Master'a. Unuttum, kusura bakma. Sormuşsun skill harcını, merak etmişsin. Çoğunlukla combat ağırlıklı bu arada yani şimdilik. Zaten çok level'ımız yok, skill puanımız çok yok. Bir de etrafta kudret alanı farmlamadım, hani onlar da ekstra skill puanı veriyor ya. Yürü be Roş be. Ellel be. Bu kadar yeter. Way.
Slow now.
Way.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Tamamdır. 80 kron verdi. Okay. Skill harcımız böyle. Hala burada mısın Parkmaster bilmiyorum ama merak edenler için göstermiş olayım. Şu an zaten aktif olan skill, yani skill verdikten sonra bir de buraya koymanız gerekiyor aktif halde olması için, yoksa hiçbir işe yaramıyor. Herhangi bir şey vermedik buralarda. Böyle. Okay. Aa, bir de biri daha öncesindeki videoların birinin altına yorum olarak yazmış. Eğer izliyorsan. Nasıl bu kadar hızlı kılıç sallayabiliyorsun diye, şu skill'le. Kapatayım şu. Şu skill'le. Bunu aldıktan sonra buradaki slotlardan birine taşımanız gerekiyor. Ondan sonra left click basılı tuttuğunuzda tabii ki adrenalin puanı harcıyor. Adrenaliniz bunun için şey olmalı. Dolu olmalı yani, biraz fight'a takılmamız lazım.
Look at that horse barrel ahead.
That grey muff on your head could use a washing.
Şimdi burada işimiz bitti şimdilik, o yüzden buraya gelmiyoruz. Tamam, koreografi olayını ayarladık. Afiş olayını da ayarladık. Galiba bak, mekanın dışı değişmiş sanki ha? Bir bakım gelmiş, bir yenilenmiş. Evet, yenilenmiş. Bak bak, döşemeler falan sanki yenilenmiş gibi ha? Sanki burada bu var mıydı? Okey. Aha bak, Rotlek burada.
How are things, Dudu?
Ha, Dudu lan, Rotlek diyorum.
Might have been days in the past when I'd have said wonderful, but I can't complain. I'm in one piece, not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Gitmek istemez misin?
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Caleb Menge olmak nasıl bir his?
Gotta admit, your manga, it's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A doctor assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learned what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour
Biliyorum Parkmaster, onları
before I got
toplamadım
the
ama
urge
henüz.
to break a sorceress's fingers. After two,
Belki bir ikisini
I caught
toplamışımdır.
myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Eskiden zengindin sen. Ne oldu?
Dudu, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Uzun hikaye.
Short, please.
Aa.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I have a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to skeleton raiders, rendering me insolvent. When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at
Mekan
work.
jilet olmuş, jilet.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Mekanın artık biberiye kek değil mi?
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Gönül işleri. Senin şişko olduğunu ve koktuğunu söyledi. Senin mantıklılığını övdü.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time away.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Whoa.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What?
Uh-oh.
Speak, man! She's badly,
Uh-oh.
been attacked. They took her to Valmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of
Joachim
surgery,
von Gratz.
until recently a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Oh.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Okey, o halde.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Hazırım.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining them. For us.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Burası çok karanlık be.
Insolent fool!
Okay. Silahın upgrade zamanı geldi artık. Gerçi çok kötü değil ama.
Lost it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel, believe me. Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal.
Ay, yaralı iyileşikmiş.
Voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Dandelion, Priscilla'yı hayat tutar.
Take the ladder.
Lan.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Custody. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Cüce bir tahta oymacısı mı? Okey, bir hastaneye geldik. Hastanenin morg tarafına geldik. Sevgili YouTube, bu bölümü burada bırakıyoruz. Oynatma listesinden bir sonraki bölüme hemen geçebilirsiniz. Ama geçmeden önce videoyu beğenmeyi, kanala abone olmayı, çana tıklamayı unutmayın. Priscilla'nın başına neler geldiğini, saldırganın kim olduğunu bakalım bulabilecek miyiz? Olayları çözebilecek miyiz?